We are on. Hello there.
On what?
We have
Hola,
started.
¿cómo estás?
Man said we're on something. What do you mean by that?
So, my boy Frop has a new girl that he's into. And like,
Is it someone underage?
no, bro. He's actually like into her. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, I've never seen him act like this before. Bro wrote a song about her. Like, he just released a song too. Like, it's nuts.
Damn.
I mean, they're vibing, so I mean, that's what matters. You know what I mean? Like,
What kind of chick is it? Have you seen her?
She's blonde. Kind of his type. You know what I mean? She's kind of thick. She's kind of curvy.
Does she look like Horace Grant?
Who's Horace Grant?
Yeah, I don't know who that is either.
Really? What the fuck?
Maybe I'll know by image, but like, let me see.
Oh, the Bulls player. Why Horace Grant?
Bruh. No.
Came to mind for some reason.
Nah. So I feel like that's been going well for him. Like, sometimes we'll be gaming and like he'll go silent and I'll be like, and he'll stop playing and I'll be like, bro, are you good? He'd be like, yeah, I'm texting. I'm like, bro, why does it take that much effort to lock the fuck in a text? He was like, bro, I'm flirting. Okay. And I'm like, bro.
Okay, so he's not even worth it yet.
On red or what?
No. He's like, they're vibing. So I mean,
vibing.
He's like it's like in high school again.
She like? Oh, I thought you said she's in high school. I was like,
No. Yeah, I'd fry Frop, and you already know.
On that. The lore would be spoken about when he comes on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, whenever he's on this, 100%.
All I gotta say is Jack in the Box.
Oh my god.
Anyway, I wanted to bring up something as well. Cedric got called the N-word at work? ?
Oh my god, we're really gonna talk about this one?
You were gonna tell me, and I said no, save it for the podcast.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
You did say that. Okay, so
podcast is crazy.
This is a very interesting one. So, like, okay, I'm at work. I'm up front on that day. Like, I was just working casual day. Usually if they put me up front, they're expecting me to like get surveys and shit because like I'm probably one of the, like the best people to like do that shit. So this guy comes in, he's clearly drunk and he's clearly off something.
What does that look like?
He was a Mexican guy. He was a short Mexican guy, kind of chubby, kind of thick.
Average suspect.
Tattoos all over, you know. He comes in and he's like, I take his order. He's chill, like he's whatever, like I guess, but like I guess he's just playing it off or whatever, like, or maybe I don't know. Like there was a point where he comes in, and then he leaves after I give him his survey brownie. He takes off, and we haven't given him his food yet. You know what I mean? Like we're just confused as fuck. So I was like, I tell my boss, did he just leave? And he goes, yeah. And then I was like, okay. I was like, I guess. I was like, bro didn't take his food. So he comes back and he pulls up and I hand him his food and he's walking out and I like walk to the back because it's time for me to take my lunch. So apparently one of the guys was down, comes to the back while I'm on my break and he goes, hey, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah. Why? Like confused as fuck. He's like, well, you know, that guy called you like the hard R, and I was like, huh? I was like, I didn't hear that shit. And I was like, clearly he didn't even have the balls, you know, to like say that shit loud enough. So like, I don't really give a fuck. I was like, if you're gonna be a pussy, you're gonna be a pussy, and you're just gonna say it under your breath. Whatever, bro.
You said it under his breath when he was or something?
while he was leaving the store, I guess. And the dude was my coworker was out in the lobby when he heard it, I guess. And so turns out my coworker wasn't the only one that heard it. One of our customers heard it, and it was a tall black guy. And so, come to find out, my coworker comes back from he's coming back from his lunch, and he pulls up to see this black guy pull up to the guy's truck in his window, and go, "Hey, bro, you better calm the fuck down with what the fuck you're saying out here." And then he walked to his car, and I guess the Mexican guy just kind of like blew him off. As soon as he gets in his car and he starts to drive off, the Mexican guy says something else out loud, and this fool turns around, busts a Yui, parks into a parking spot, gets out of his car, leaves his kid in his car real quick,
Bruh.
and he's like, "Get the fuck out of the car, come on." And these fools square up, and he fucking decks this Mexican fool in the face a fuck ton of times, bro.
Oh,
Bro,
Damn.
they get back in their cars, and they did, bro. Like, I want to say like 5-10 minutes later, the fucking cops pull up, and these fools are already gone. And the black guy calls the store, and he's like, "Hey, is everything good over there?"
Man thought he was the
He was
first
like, "That
Avenger.
fool's." He was like, "That fool's not gonna be talking shit no more." I was like, "Shit."
Dang.
At a Wingstop?
At a Wingstop,
At a
bro.
Wingstop.
That's crazy.
That's the first time that's ever like actually. No, that's the second time someone squared up in the parking lot. It's like
Second time. Is
What was the
crazy.
first time?
one of our smoke shop plugs, or one of our old smoke shop plugs, still comes in once in a while. And this is back when one of our coworkers, his name was Zach. He was a black guy. He was chilling. This guy, the plug kind of like throws a fit because we're taking too long with his order or whatever. And we're like, "Bro, you're getting," Zach tells him, "Bro, you're getting free food." He was like, "Shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down," type shit. Like,
Dang.
stop complaining. So apparently he didn't like that shit. After they left and he got his food and he left, and he comes back later, or he starts texting Zach or whatever, and he's like, "Bro, like, I guess they're beefing or whatever." So these two go out, and he's in his truck. The dude's in his truck, and Zach pulls up on him, and like he's like, "Bro, like," he's like, "If you got an issue, you can come fucking deal with it. Like I'm not over here talking all this shit. You're the one who's talking all this shit, thinking I'm over here doing some crazy shit. Like, bro, it's fucking free food, this and that." So the guy gets out of the truck, and these fools like are about to square up. The fool kind of backs down, and he's like, "Oh, I don't want it. Like, you know, bro, like whatever." It's like whatever type of shit. He was just mad as fuck. He comes inside. Zach comes inside, and there's another guy that's working there. The dude's racist, okay, and he's a homophobe. So Zach's already in a bad fucking mood. This guy goes, "Damn, bro." He turns to me and he says this shit loud. He's like, "These youngins don't learn, huh? Like, they just don't fucking know." And I was like,
What you put me into this?
and this nigga Zach goes, "What did he say? Yo, what the fuck did he say?" So he gets up in his face and he's like, "What did you say, fool?" And I'm like, "Oh God, bro. Oh God, no." They're like, and the dude's just laughing at him, like, and I'm like, "Bro, like, I'm trying to," they start pushing each other, and I have to stop it because I have to get in between them, and I'm like, "Bro, there's no way, bro. Like, chill out. Because like, I was like, you don't want to lose your job over this shit, bro. It ain't that serious. Just ignore this motherfucker." I told that fool to sit the fuck down. It was a whole thing. Find out later that they went out into the parking lot and they fucking squabbled, and Zach laid that motherfucker out.
Man, I don't know what it's about your Wingstop, but like, it be exuding bad energy, man.
It's never been that bad, bro. Like, it's very rare when it's like that.
Bro's beefing over wings is crazy.
It's not even about the wings, from what I heard. It's just people.
That's what I'm saying. But why at a Wingstop of all places?
It's a valid crash out spot.
I guess so, bro.
It's not a valid crash out spot. Go to Pizza Hut or something.
Pizza Hut? Or what do you call it? Waffle House.
Nah, bro.
Nah, I have a Pizza Hut story too. That's crazy.
No way. Go ahead.
So my boy Jeremiah used to work at Pizza Hut while he was working at Wingstop, and then he finally quit Wingstop, but he was still working at Pizza Hut, and he was a manager there. And some guy pulls up, and he's just kind of giving him a hard time, like, And Jeremiah's the type of person that just doesn't give a fuck. Like, he's like, bro, like, he's like, you already paid. He was like, I already made your food. He was like, that's done. Like, you already ate the food. That's it, bro. Like, you can't get no refund. Like, this, that. Like,
wait. So he wanted a refund after he ate the food?
yes.
Bruh.
Motherfuckers at Wingstop be doing this shit too. And I'm like, and we're like, well, you better bring the food back and the bag back. And they like, don't fucking say anything. They just like, they're like, well, this is fucked up. You're not giving me my refund. I'm like, bro, you already ate the fucking wings. Like, if that's the case, then like,
what? That's some scams right there. That's crazy.
yeah, bro. So, anyways, he like deals with him, and the food's like the shit's escalating, and Jeremiah's like over it. So he goes to the back office, the employee office, okay? And this guy follows him into the employee office.
Wow.
And this nigga Jeremiah turns around, decks him in the face. He's like, bro, there's no way you're about to fucking pull the fuck up on me. So these fools squabbled in the spot. He knocks this motherfucker out. He tells his coworker, he's like, yeah. He's like, I'm fucking done, bro. He's like, I fucking quit this job. He walks out, gets in his car, gone. That was his last day at Pizza Hut.
I don't blame him. Someone walked with him to the employee.
Yeah, you walked into the employee office. Yeah, you clearly wanted something, bro. Like,
nah, that's weird. That's crazy. I don't know. See, that's why I can't work with customer service things, man.
It's not that hard. It's just motherfuckers. Some motherfuckers just like most of the days. Okay, most of my dates are chill, but there's always that random ass day, that random as fuck day, that one motherfucker comes in and does some crazy shit or says some crazy shit, and it's like, bro.
What about you, Nick? You never had someone fight in the back of the hospital or something?
At the hospital? Nah.
Or what
really,
about
bro?
What about at QT?
QC must be crazy,
story, bro. Yeah, QT was a different story, bro.
I think any gas station job must be crazy.
It was always funny because D would always be like, "Well, my QT so bad, whatever." Bro, I worked at by far the worst area and the worst QT. That shit was so trash. I remember literally I got off work, bro. It was a late shift, so I got off at like 10:30, 11. I remember a little crackhead, bro. He was like, "Hey, bro, let me hold $1." I was like, "Nah, I don't got money, bro. I only got card."
Let me
He's
hold
like,
a dollar.
Pause. Bro, I just got flashbacks from Everybody Hates Chris. Little dude from across the street. Let me hold $1.
That's how it felt. That's how it felt.
I didn't even think about
like,
that. That's crazy.
Let me hold $1. And I was like, nah, I only got card, bro. And plus I'm broke as fuck, so you ain't gonna get nothing. And this motherfucker's like, I wasn't asking. I was like, huh? This motherfucker pulled out a syringe, bro.
Oh nah, that's worse than a gun.
And it had some like clear fluid in it, bro. I was like, oh hell no. And I was like, bro, I don't got shit. And he was like, well, let me see your wallet. I'm like, bruh. So I give this motherfucker my wallet. He's looking through that shit, and I'm like, you get anything? He's like, nah. And then he just hands that shit back to me. I'm like, okay. And I walk away. I'm like, why the fuck are you trying to rob me, bro? At that point, bro, the only thing I had was a debit card.
Mm-hmm.
And literally, if he took that shit, all I had to do was just be like, all right, cool. And then just freeze the card as soon as he was gone. So I was like, I don't get why he was trying to do it.
But he really wanted that dollar, man.
Nah, these QT, yo, your shit's fucked, but these QT story was fucking nuts.
Have
bro.
you heard about the jack off story?
Yes, that's the one I was gonna say, bro. The jack off story was fucking nuts, bro. Like for a nigga to just come in there,
jack off all the time, bro.
Bro, but for someone to just come in there fucking butt ass naked and beat their fucking meat in front of you, like
butt ass naked is funny,
bro. Butt ass naked is crazy.
We gotta get him on here to tell that story, man.
Yes, bro, we do.
Yeah, butt ass naked is crazy.
He
had hella crackheads doing fucking meth and shit. Fuck, what is that shit called? This smells nasty as fuck. Nah, is that meth?
PCP?
Oh no, crack. Yeah, there's dudes doing crack.
No,
bro. I never smoked crack till I worked at that job, bro. That is the worst fucking smell ever.
I thought you said smoke for a second.
Yeah, I thought you said smoke for a second too. I was a little questioning. You know what I mean? I was like,
No, they're lighting that shit up.
Yep, that's
you
what they do.
It smelled burn.
That's hard to get nowadays.
it smelled like it was burning. Like at first I was like, damn, did someone like light their shit on fire? Because I was like, bro, it smelled horribly. It was I don't even know how to describe the fucking smell. But it
Like chemicals,
smelled
huh?
like something.
I know what the
Yeah.
smell is,
Yeah.
bro.
It
Because
was like
low-key,
dirty chemicals.
I think we all
bro.
know what it's like. We all know what that smells like.
And I was in the bathroom, I had to clean that shit, and I was like, what the fuck? And I went and to like the stall, bro. They stuffed the fucking whatever the shit that you're using into the fucking side vents. So they stuck it in the side vents. So I was like, I'm not pulling that shit out. So I just straight up left that shit in there, bro. I did not clean that shit.
That reminds me of a story when I was working downtown. I think I told you guys this story before, but I'll just say it here. I would have to go to like behind the buildings to like deliver packages when I was working for UPS. So they'll be like on the sidewalk. This guy's just smoking crack right there, just on the sidewalk, and he's just sitting down on the curb, and like there's cops right down the street. They're just standing there. They're not doing nothing. And I mean that's what we see 24/7 down there. But
Sounds like a cop.
but well, what are they gonna do? Arrest him? And they get out like 2 hours later. Doesn't matter. And then so as he's smoking it, my uncle who I'm working with opens the door, and then we got to put the 2 dollies full of packages in. And it's like 2020 peak season, so everyone's ordering, and we're pushing it in, and like it's like the stack is higher than me. It's tall, and I'm like trying to like focus to put this in, and then the guy next to me on the curb goes, "Hey, yo, bro, you want some?" And he hands me the crack pipe. Like he just smoked out of it right now. The smoking is like coming off of his face though. I'm like, "Hey, nah, bro, I'm good." And he's like, "You sure?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, "Oh yeah, you're working. Okay, my bad." I'm like, "Uh-huh." And in my head, all I'm thinking is, "Yeah, I'm not gonna smoke crack with you because I'm working. That's the only reason, not because you're a random crackhead on the street."
He said, "Nah, bro, I got you."
Yeah, hey, thanks for offering me crack, man, but
bro,
Free
crackheads are wild, low key, bro. Like, okay, so like,
I just feel bad for him.
I didn't get to experience
Yeah.
this, but like, so back in the day when I was working at Walmart, right? I was off the day that this happened, but they told me the story literally the next day, and I was crying laughing because like I felt bad because it was one of the supervisors. Her name was Monica. She's a little Mexican lady. So there was this guy that pulled up, crackhead in his car, fucking juiced up while he was in his car or whatever. And then he got out of his car, took off all his. She's on her smoke break, okay? Took off all his clothes.
why did I do that?
And she's on the radio telling like our head manager, like, "Hey, like, you might need to call the cops because like this guy's like tweaking." And like she's explaining everything that's going on the radio, like to him while he's like talking to the cops, I guess. And fucking so where was I? Right. Oxygen, brain. Thank you. So as she's telling him like what's going on, she's like, he's just running around out here naked, like, and then he starts bro ended up doing a handstand and then doing a front flip and a
he
cartwheel.
got that crank, man. That's crazy.
With his,
all butt ass
with his
naked,
meat
bro.
flapping around.
Yes,
That
bro.
was on Flacco or something.
That
And I was like,
crazy.
oh my
Crazy.
god. I was like, there's no way, bro. And everybody that was in the store confirmed that shit. I was like, oh, I'm so fucking upset that
It's a little impressive,
hearing that
honestly.
shit, bro. That is
That
impressive.
is kind of impressive. I'm not gonna lie. Man did not have stage fright.
It's like that New York crack. That's what they were doing over there too.
Holy
Oh.
shit, bro. The most interesting day, and I wasn't there, bro.
Nah,
Oh, well,
I don't know
I'm
who
kinda glad I
got
didn't
the
see his
worst
penis.
crackheads, New York or fucking Phoenix, bro. Oh my god.
Fuck, that was Tucson, bro. Shit.
Yeah, bro. Arizona. I think Arizona does
I
have the
feel like-
worst crackheads. By
Yeah,
far.
low key, bro. I fucking think so, low key, because like, and like Cali's got some bad ones, but bro,
Nah, Phoenix
to
is
get-
different.
Phoenix and Arizona is just different,
Yeah,
bro. The
Arizona's a
crackheads there are
different
so
animal.
fucking different.
Yeah, I mean we're literally the crack kingdom of the fucking.
How do you guys make crack so like efficiently over there? Like that's like hard to get everywhere else except for there.
Probably because we're close to like half our state is connected to Mexico. You get that shit.
Yeah,
hella
that's true.
easily.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Because
Over
most
here,
when it
it's
comes
mostly
to
like
like Tucson's very close to like the border.
Yeah, nah. Crack is different over here, bro. You can get crack like off the street.
Yeah,
I see at least like 10 dudes on fucking Fent daily. So
Fent. Oh yeah, everyone's on Fent over here. That's like the main thing right now, right here.
yeah, Fent, crack, you fucking name it, they got it, bro.
Like just zombies, bro. I see them like every day. Or this one time when I was working downtown, we drove by a guy. He was butt naked in the middle of the street, with soap all over him, and he was rubbing his balls in soap and just standing there like he's in the shower, but he's in the middle of the street, like coming off the highway right there. And you know it's downtown until there's traffic, so everyone has to stay there and look at this naked guy rub his balls with soap all over him, and he's still dirty somehow.
And he's still dirty. It's crazy.
He's still dirty. Oh, what is it with you? I think it was you, me, and D. We're driving by my house, and like I think you were driving, so you didn't see it. There was a homeless chick. She dug in her pants and threw like a piece of caca into the street.
Oh, I remember that shit. Because right
Oh
after that shit
my
happens, I looked
God.
back and I was like, where?
Where?
I remember that shit. I remember that shit. Oh, I remember that shit.
It was this fat chick. She dug in the back of her pants, went like probably like wrist deep inside, and then threw it out. And then almost hit the car.
Remember that shit. I actually remember that shit.
That's fucking gross, bro.
I
Holy
remember
shit.
that shit. Oh my god. I just got a fucking flashback like an anime.
Yeah,
That's
flashback.
crazy. I remember that. Damn. That was wild, bro.
That was insane. Yeah.
I was like, where? I
Where?
just fucking flipped the car trying to see. Damn.
Nah, but it was nasty. You could see the trail left and everything.
Damn.
That's fucking
See,
gross.
that's how you know you got to be on some shit, bro. Just like shitting your pants, just letting it sit, and then just removing it with your hand, bro.
Maybe she
That's
dug
like
it out
some
herself.
Special. That's some special like shit, bro.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's different.
Drugs, man. Thank God I'm not on drugs. Honestly,
Literally.
Yeah, on God, bro.
I know. I think about that all the time. I'm like, whew.
At least I'm not doing drugs.
Or addicted to nicotine or an alcoholic, bro. I'm not addicted to nothing.
I am. I'm addicted to caffeine.
Ever since I cut out food, low-key, I've just been addicted to nicotine.
Well, there you go. Yeah, one addiction to another.
Yeah, bro.
Worse.
Honestly, it may be worse, but like, it's helping. It's helping.
Well, yeah, it's the addiction. It feels like it's helping. But it's
Well,
not.
I mean, it's helping because I'm not eating like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not like in the middle of the night, like fucking late as fuck. Like, I'm hungry, time to eat after like I've already eaten my like 3 of the day. You know what I mean?
Do you know how you counteract that?
Huh?
You literally just eat things that are not super crazy in calories. That's how you fix it.
Just chew gum so it feels like you're eating, but you never get full.
No, bro. Gum makes me hungry.
I know.
Gum makes me hungry.
No, I kind of understand that
bro.
because I would chew in and my food would not be there, and I get my body would like, hey yo, what's going on?
Yeah, my fucking stomach starts to growl and everything, bro. No.
That's why there's a joke. It would be
corn
like
puffs,
that joke. I think Dave Chappelle said, he was like, I'm just gonna go out and like give every homeless person gum so they could chew and still be hungry.
That's
That's fucking nuts.
That's fucked up. That's funny though.
Every homeless person is gonna be minty fresh, just hey, and then like you just smell mint. Cause you know, like I don't know when you guys are walking or like around like a whole lot of homeless people, they get like super close. They get like uncomfortably close.
Yeah.
Like they don't fucking smell.
Hey, can I borrow $1?
Damn.
Hey, can I borrow
Said
$1?
that they don't fucking smell is crazy.
It's the truth though. Like,
I mean, they don't even smell it though.
yeah, they're fucking blind to the smell that they're giving off, bro.
Well,
Like,
at a point, bro, you gotta feel pity instead of disgust with them.
hey, bro.
Well, it depends how they're acting.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
different.
It
That's
does depend on how they're acting, but like, I don't feel pity. Honestly, bro. Homeless
Wait,
people are
that's
heroes,
kinda-
bro.
Homeless people are
Homeless
heroes.
people are heroes.
Why?
Yes,
Why?
bro.
Heroes?
Bro, them motherfuckers can live on the street, bro. No issue.
I think it's an issue.
No issue.
I think the issue is the living on the street.
Yeah, bro. Them niggas can sleep anywhere at any time.
You sound jealous.
Man said, I want to try it. No, this is the thing too, bro. I don't think homeless people have a problem. I don't think being fat is their problem. So starving them, I don't think is the correct thing.
What?
If you ever seen a fat homeless person, bro? You
Yes.
know that. See, they must not have been there for a long time because there ain't no fucking way you're fat and you're homeless. That doesn't even make sense.
I remember this one time.
Unless you have a medical condition, that's different.
My cousin, he's like he made like a plate of food, and like he was like, oh, I'm making this just good to like a homeless guy, and then everyone's like, oh, cool, that's so nice. He goes out, the guy gets the food, he's like, man, what is this? And he throws a plate.
Yeah, bro. I would have been like, I would have just went to the cops and been like, nah, he tried to rape me. Fucking indict them, bro.
And I think it's happened multiple times that I've seen or heard of that like you try to give homeless person food and they don't want it, they just want money. You give like someone McDonald's and like, man, I don't want McDonald's, get that out of here. Or they'll be like, well, you didn't give me fries with that?
Damn.
They want
you didn't give me a combo is crazy. I'd be like, fuck no, bro.
It happens a lot, at least over here in LA. It happens a lot.
I actually feel really bad though.
Yeah, it's bad that they're at that point. But there's a lot of people, well, not a lot. I would say like only maybe like 2% who are homeless and not drug addicts.
Yeah. Well, because it's so easy, bro, and they're just drowning their misery out with stuff like that. So.
Yeah, and that crack is like their coffee for the day, and they could get a lot done with like within that hour.
Yeah.
Like when I was working downtown, this guy, he had like 20 bikes, and every time I passed by another day, it was a new bike with new bikes. So definitely, he was not buying those bikes. But obviously, he was selling them. So there's a hustle right there. Or even down the street from that guy, there was a guy who lived in a huge tent, and he opened it one time, and I looked inside. And there was a rug in there, a TV, and there's a solar panel on his tent. They're living a luxury, man. I don't know. You're not giving them enough credit, I think.
Man said luxury.
Yeah, a lot of people choose to do that. Well, they choose to do that. They're a little mentally ill, or like.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Or like a lot of people from other states, when cops catch them and stuff, I've heard stories like oh, we don't want to deal with you, so here's Greyhound ticket, go down to LA, and just stay there. Basically, they just send us all the homeless people because they don't want to deal with it.
Now.
It's you guys now. Yeah,
there's
no more room here, so they went to the next place.
Yeah, and even the people here that were there went over here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think they said like 200,000 people from Cali moved here, bro. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, because fucking Cali's so fucking expensive, bro.
Yeah.
It's holy shit.
It's because there's an underground bunker under LA and only for the rich people.
It didn't help them with their homes.
No, it didn't.
Well, that was just the whole plot. They started it to make it seem like it was a bad thing. And now they're gonna live in the underground bunker if there's ever a nuclear catastrophe.
I heard a theory that was for like the bullet train that's gonna come through here. Like
the bullet train.
I think it was a bullet train. It's like that was coincidentally was the exact like route
location.
Yeah. That's what I heard. So
the bullet train.
I think it was a bullet train. Yeah.
There's there's supposed to be like a train that's supposed to be coming from Cali to fucking to
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. Yeah. That'd
actually be pretty dope.
I think that's the one, is it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the one.
Los Angeles to Las Vegas.
That'd be dope.
Just burn everything down.
Well, why would they burn houses in LA for that though?
I mean, it's the same reason why.
The route.
So there's a story about Chavez Ravine. That's where the Dodger Stadium is. So Chavez Ravine used to be a neighborhood, and then they kicked them all out and like they put the houses down, like even without their consent and stuff. So that was just like That was like 80
They
years
do that
ago.
with everything, though. That's just corporate shit.
Yeah.
I mean, they built a college in the heart of Phoenix to do that, so I'm not surprised.
And we never really owned land, so it's gonna be like
Well,
up when it's just a house in the middle of a city.
The reason why they hate motherfuckers in Cali and hate when they own land in Cali is because people will buy houses in Cali and they'll own that house for like $1 billion fucking years, and they'll never
Yeah.
get a new house.
That's
And
how
it'll
my
just go
family
from
was.
generation. Yeah, they don't want that.
Yeah. We had to sell our stuff. We had a corner house for like 60 years, and we had to sell it. So
Yeah.
I mean, look at Nani's house. I mean, shit. Oh, they've had that house since Nani was not small. Shit.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like the LA area in general. Like you can't really own a house in LA.
Yeah.
Well, they don't want you to. That's the whole point.
Exactly. Yeah. Imagine, I can't even think of the people who still own a house right now. Like around here, that must be crazy. They must get offers and calls all the time.
Property tax fucking increases.
Yeah, property tax must be crazy. Hey, you don't have to pay rent, just property tax.
Cali's trying to drive all the people out, bro. I'm telling you.
They really, really are 100%.
It's like not even a fucking secret, bro.
Pretty soon there won't be any quote unquote low income areas because they're pushing us all out, and like, bro, there's so many hipsters in my place, like around here now.
Yeah, just be all rich people.
And they're quote unquote helping the community. By the end, there won't be any of us left in the community. It's just them. So, gentrification.
Yep. They're doing the same with every major city.
Oh yeah, they've been doing that for like
especially LA.
decades. And they're all gonna go to Cedric's town instead.
Huh?
All the low income people from around me.
They go to.
Yeah, they do go there. A lot of. Okay, we probably have to cut that part out because we just kind of leaked where Cedric was.
Yeah.
Well, we said you're in LA too, buddy.
Well, LA is a very big place. It doesn't really matter. Okay, there's like 3 million people here. There's like 10,000 people where he is.
It's actually not that big.
But still, though,
it's like 10,000 people to like 3 million. Okay, just give the coordinates as well. Might as well, you know. Where's the longitude?
You're gonna cut this out anyways. You're just gonna cut this out.
I'm just gonna bleep certain parts out.
That's crazy, bro. It's a coward.
What? Who? Me?
Yeah.
Why?
I'll give them my full address, bro. I'm gonna be like Tony Stark in
All
Iron Man 3.
Go ahead. Well, you know what happens during that movie? I think you forget what happens to Tony during that movie.
Exactly what happens.
Okay.
I didn't forget.
I want them to do it.
Yeah, I want them to try to fucking bomb me somehow.
Al-Qaeda.
That ain't working, bro.
It was Al-Qaeda, wasn't it?
You're racist.
Yeah, it's kind of racist, bro.
I'm pretty sure it was Al-Qaeda. Like, the Mandarin was with someone, though.
This guy. Yeah, he was with a group that wasn't Al-Qaeda.
It was someone like Al-Qaeda. I gotta look that up right now.
Someone like Al-Qaeda is crazy.
You hear the racism coming off this man's mouth?
Bro, any group that's full of terrorists and he's like Al-Qaeda.
I could have said Taliban. I said the Taliban. That's the first movie.
Yeah, the Taliban is the first movie. It's not Al-Qaeda, bro. I'm pretty sure Al-Qaeda would bomb Robert Downey Jr.'s house if he fucking said that in real life.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wrong. It's not a real terrorist group.
It was obviously not Al-Qaeda.
Oh, I don't remember. I haven't seen the movie like in 10 years. I do remember. I do remember the Taliban though. 10 Rings. That's what it's called. A branch of the 10 Rings.
Yeah, because his name was the Mandarin. Even though he was not the Mandarin.
Yeah, and they kind of dropped the ball on that one. And he wasn't Mandarin.
Yeah, that one.
Until Shang-Chi came out.
And
the real Mandarin was there.
I'm gonna call myself the Mandarin and not be Mandarin.
Because the Mandarin's technically Tony Stark's main villain, right? Like if I remember correctly,
Is he?
that's like his like.
In the comics.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like his main fucking villain.
I don't know, like the actual Mandarin. I don't know about that.
It's what's his name? It's the big one with the silver armor, isn't it? From the first movie.
Stane?
Yeah.
Obadiah Stane. Oh god.
Obadiah. What's his? Ironmonger.
Ironmonger
Is it not Ironmonger? Am I wrong?
No, I don't think it's Ironmonger. I think that's the one who has like low tiers.
I'm gonna look it up. Oh, it's the Mandarin. Yeah, you're right.
Thank you. Thank you.
According to
I know
Google.
my shit. Yeah.
I know it. I know it.
Well, Iron Man comics like that are mid, bro.
Dang.
It's just facts.
First hot take.
Yeah.
Iron Man comics are mid?
Comics with Iron Man are cold, but his own comics are mid as fuck.
That's crazy.
Like, what's one comic that's fire, bro? You can't tell me.
Cedric?
Tell me all his best moments as a character doesn't come from fucking Avenger comics.
I remember he dove into a volcano once.
Like,
yeah, I do
Bruncle
remember
from
that.
The Minions.
Yeah, from the Minions, yeah.
Minions.
I think the comic that his first fight with the Mandarin was fire.
So the real Mandarin is his main villain?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's kind of wild, actually.
I think you guys know more about that than me.
Because like his whole spot was to like stop the Mandarin because he tries to retrieve the rings or something after he beats him, and like he tries to retrieve all of the rings back and shit, and that's like his whole like spiel. I mean, Doctor Doom's like Fantastic Four's main villain.
Doom is comic wise, he's a much better villain than Mandarin, bro.
I mean,
Doom
the Mandarin
might be the greatest villain ever in Marvel.
Okay, but if you really think about the Mandarin's pretty much limited without his rings.
Isn't he immortal?
And like
limited or unlimited?
Limited without the rings.
Well, yeah, he's a regular human without the rings.
Yeah.
Yes.
And like most of like Iron Man's comics, he doesn't really have the rings.
So it's just fighting a regular human then.
Yeah, at some point.
I mean,
basically.
technically, Tony Stark's a regular human too, without the suit. So,
yeah,
like Iron Man's comic is more like a brain power thing, if anything, too.
That's true.
Like,
does he fight Brainiac?
Makes sense. That's DC.
That's DC. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. Who am I thinking of? I'm thinking of the smart one from the Hulk comics.
No, you're talking about
Leader.
Yeah, you're talking about the Leader.
Yeah, Leader. Dang. I think I have read a comic in like years.
Brainiac.
Hulk's main villain. Who would Hulk's main villain be?
It's got to be the Leader, or either Abomination or the Leader, 100%.
Yeah, I was gonna say either Abomination or Leader. Definitely like his top two, I think.
Yeah, Bro's always beefing with Abomination.
Well, yeah,
yeah, that's true.
Just jealous, man. There's MODOK. Is MODOK? What do you call it? Iron Man's villain?
Nah, he's like an Avengers villain.
Yeah, he's like Fantastic Four / Avengers villain.
Yeah, because he's with Hydra, right?
No, I just know he works with Doom at some point. Like that's just like really what I really.
Does he work with Galactus?
Yeah, he does.
He works with everybody, bro. He's just bad.
That's true. Yeah, he's just a bad guy in general.
He's just a fathead. That yeah,
he's just a bad person.
He's just a bad person. Yeah. Hey, did you see him in the Ant-Man movie?
No, Quantumania. Don't even remind me about that.
What does he say in the movie? He says, I am not a dick. I am not a dick.
All I remember from that fucking movie, bro, me and Claire always fucking quote it, is when Hank Pym, there's that one dude in the quantum realm, and he's like, is that a fucking broccoli? It's just a dude who looks like a broccoli. It's like the most random fucking thing. That was the only thing I laughed at in the entire movie, bro. Was that one part.
Dude, everything, all the context, all of the like the concepts there were good, but like fumbled hard, bro. Like fumbled so hard.
Yeah. Bro, Thunderbolts, the new one that just came out.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was fire, bro.
You watched it?
You said it's
Top
fire.
10, top 10 Marvel movie ever, in my opinion.
Ever?
Really?
What?
Yeah, it's.
I've low key heard good things about it, especially because they have what's his face in it.
They adapted one of my favorite characters ever in Marvel, and they did it almost perfectly.
Is it a secret?
Who?
So, Sentry.
Oh yeah.
He's like the main
Really?
guy.
Oh yeah. And we've been waiting. I've been waiting for Sentry to show up because
Oh
that
my
means
God.
Nova's gonna show up, bro.
Oh my God! Yeah,
Nova.
Cedric, you gotta
Oh.
watch that shit, bro.
Sentry's
It is
in
so
there?
fire.
Isn't that a
Yeah,
little
they
overpowered?
fight Sentry. Yeah, they fight.
That's
Sentry.
the point.
They fight Sentry. Sentry's the main
Yes.
villain?
Nah, he's not the main villain.
He's not the main villain.
Interesting.
He's the I would say he's the main character. Well, not the main character, but he's like the
Main focal point?
Yeah, of the movie.
Okay.
He's not the main villain or the main hero. I'll say that.
Okay. Interesting.
And the guy who plays him, he's a really good actor.
Sentry,
Lewis
really?
Pullman. Yeah, no,
I'm
It was
surprised.
adapted.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, bro.
I was so confident they would
they-
never adapt Sentry.
Well, they have
sure
to because Nova's gonna be a thing, and Nova's
Oh, that's true. Huh?
kinda, you need Sentry for Nova.
That's so interesting.
But not even
Yeah.
just that, bro. Think about all the main strong heroes; they don't really exist anymore.
Yeah,
Thor's kind of doing his own thing. Hulk's suburban Hulk.
Hulk is
Doing
suburban.
whatever.
Suburban Hulk is crazy.
And then what's it called?
Ruin Hulk.
Iron Man's killed. Captain America's dead.
Doctor Strange is on
Like-
crack.
Yeah, he's doing something.
He's doing
So they got all
something.
of
Spider-Man. Nobody knows who Peter Parker is.
Yeah, Spider-Man's
Yeah, so
depressed.
They got all this shit happening, bro. But all I'll say, bro, is they did fucking Sentry so well. They did him so well. Like it's insanity.
Well, I'm guessing they're gonna go past Squirrels and Kane because they messed it up. Like the two best arcs in all of like, in my
No,
opinion,
Skrulls-
the two best arcs. But
Scrolls is definitely gonna happen.
I think
And
it's
that's just mainly-
they're not gonna do it.
No, that's
What,
it's
Skrulls?
definitely
Yeah.
yeah. Scrolls
They
are
already
part of
did that.
Fantastic
That
Four.
shit was trash. Did you know?
No,
about
I
that?
think they're gonna redo Scrolls Loki because
Nah.
with
Nah.
Fantastic
shit
Four
rest,
now
bro.
being a thing, Scrolls
That
are
shit
the
rest.
Super Scroll is gonna be something.
I mean, look how much they
Shit,
changed
bro.
though.
Let that shit rest, bro. The Scroll comics are literally my favorite comic, like arc in Marvel, bro. Just let it rest.
What I
They
really
already-
like
they
out of that
already
is the
did that.
Super Scroll, bro. The Super Scroll fight is definitely
Yeah,
like one of my
Super
favorites.
Scroll is cold, but are we gonna get the correct Super Scroll? I don't know.
It feels like nowadays 80% of the characters is just completely like what's the
Tarnished.
word? Disneyfy them, I guess. Like
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
technically, we did get a Super Scroll, but it was fucking Human Torch. It was Super Human Torch in one of the old movies.
what?
I mean, the movie.
Which one? Is that the remake movie?
Someone with Silver Surfer comes out.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
the second one.
Where he
Mhm.
touches him and all their powers go out of whack.
Yeah, and then he ends up getting all four of their
And
powers.
Galactus is a
Basically.
cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
Bro,
like that. That was
The
that
new
was
Fantastic Four looks fire too. bro.
They
I'm
made
not
Silver
gonna
Surfer a
lie.
woman?
It's not Silver Surfer.
Oh, it's not?
Yeah. All the people
Okay,
crying
good.
about that don't know comics.
Oh, I don't know, I guess either. I don't
Yes, Silver Surfer has a wife of the same race.
Yeah,
And there's a comic run where Galactus somehow accidentally kills the Silver Surfer, and he's his best herald ever. So he's like, "Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that." So he tries to bring him back and erase his memory because Galactus destroys his planet. Like the whole reason,
yeah,
the whole reason that he even went with Galactus is because Galactus was like, "Hey, if you come with me, I won't eat your world." He was like, "All right, cool." And then he ate his world. So then he was like, "I'm not following you anymore." So it was a whole thing. But in that comic run, his wife somehow becomes a herald, and I think that's what we're doing now.
Interesting. So is Silver Surfer dead already or
No, he's not dead.
no.
Well, he kind of can't die, but no, I don't think he's dead. I think he's not. It's like a
He's
whole ploy to get him
not
back.
there yet.
essentially.
It's gonna be a plot. That's gonna be part of the plot.
Yeah.
what they could be doing? They're getting like all like the super strong characters from Marvel right now. you know, and trying to make a comeback.
Well,
They're getting ready.
Sentry.
They're
Well,
getting
not
ready
even
for
just
fucking
that. It's
Doomsday
because who
too.
they're about to
So
Oh,
face, bro.
Doomsday. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna face God, fucking the God
and
version of Doom.
exactly like it's literally Tony
Is it
Stark
that?
Doom, bro.
Is it
Like,
that Doom?
It is that Doom.
yeah,
No way.
No,
it's
I
that
told
Doom.
you. I told you, Cedric, or I didn't tell you.
you
I
told
forgot who I
Jacob.
did.
You were.
I
I was
told
here for it
Jacob.
though.
Yeah, so they cast Robert Downey Jr. as Doom, right? But that's not the real Doom, bro. If anybody knows the fucking Doom comics, bro, they're so peaked because what happens in those comics is right before like Secret Wars and all that shit. There's a Doctor Doom variant who's like going around like talking shit, being whatever, and being a Tony Stark variant of Doom, so just being arrogant and shit. And the real Doom comes and kills him. And I think that's gonna be the real Doom, not Tony Stark's version, but the real Doom's gonna come out and kill
They're
him.
trying to get people to watch it. That's why.
God Emperor Doom.
God ever do would be insane. Well, if they're bringing Sentry in, potentially Silver Surfer, and I heard stories, rumors about Mephisto, but
There's always been rumors.
there's always been rumors. Yeah. I mean, if
When
they're getting
has
the
there not
super
been
strong
rumor?
characters, that means Hulk has to come back then. But
Hopefully.
There's been
But-
talks that Hulk is gonna come back, but like,
everyone's been complaining for the past like decade that hey, you're doing Hulk wrong. Hey, you're doing Hulk wrong. Hey, you're doing Hulk wrong. Hulk is why you nerfing Hulk. What's going on? And then yep.
I mean, Hulk is fucking cracked. They're not gonna. That's what. But now that they're bringing in all these strong ass people, they're gonna have to fucking up Hulk. That's just the whole thing.
I don't know. They have She-Hulk. She could twerk.
I was low key mad when they introduced Red Hulk, bro, and like, bro was only in for 5 minutes, and like, there was supposed to be like a cameo or whatever, bro. But like, I was really hoping it was fucking Scar, bro. That would have been really interesting
You a
seeing
fan of
fucking
Scar?
Scar and huh?
You a fan of Scar?
Somewhat, a little bit. Like low key, Scar is low key kind of tough.
I have mixed feelings about Scar.
Why?
No,
why?
I think he could be cold, but at the same time, he could be mid. It just depends on
I
the
feel like he
writing.
kind of came out of nowhere.
Like I said, it really just depends on the writing with him.
Yeah, but that's why like I wanted him. It would have been like his time to be like his shine. You know what I mean? Like if he would have fought Red Hulk.
But the thing with this is my problem with the MCU, just in general. They have so many characters that they can use, and it makes me mad when they have these characters and they're like, "Nah, let's just make a new character." Like I'm cool with Scar being there, but I want him to have a whole thing before he's like a main guy. You know?
Yeah, they should have kind of like went through the World War Hulk. You know what I mean? Before they did fucking Scar, because like that's just like Planet Hulk was like a key element. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For me,
And I
I
just
think,
kind of like skipped over it.
for me, I think the main thing like they messed up is like in the beginning of the MCU, it was very well paced. Like they didn't like over flood everything and oversaturate, and they didn't really rush anything, and they didn't make stuff just to set up something else. Everything was its own thing, and it came together like when it needed to. It became about the money, so they started just vomiting everything out and just putting new characters there that didn't need to be there, or like changing.
Well, another thing
characters that
too
didn't need
is
to be
that
changed.
they had to rush. Okay, like clearly they had to rush because I mean, look at DC, right? Look at like all the heroes that they casted for like
They're
certain
about to come out
things,
with
certain
Superman,
roles.
too.
They cast for certain roles, right? And they keep these heroes, and then like the people that are playing the heroes that they were expecting to keep playing the heroes just kind of like drop out, and they're like, "Nah, I don't want to do this anymore." Because so
They've been
Marvel
doing it for 10
seeing
years.
that, yeah, Marvel seeing that, they just like were like, okay, like how much longer do these motherfuckers have to actually like do these movies? Like we're losing Iron Man, we're losing freaking Chris Evans as Captain America, we're losing like it's just like it's kind of one of those things where they're like, okay, well, we got to get this going kind of like fast now. Like we got to make sure that like we're telling the whole story without, you know, like losing the characters we want to lose.
That's kind of true. I kind of get that.
So
Because like that's what if you really think about it, that's what really truly fucked up DC. They lost so many. Christian Bale was such a good Batman, and they fucking lost out on that. That could have.
well, I'm
they
glad
coulda
they
used him
kind of
more.
didn't do a universe with him because I like his solo work a
I
lot.
think it ended fine. I don't think it needed to be anything after that.
Yeah. And I'm kind of glad that Robert Pattinson's going to be in his own thing too, because I actually really like that as well. I don't know. That I completely agree with you. Stuff gets oversaturated, and actors don't want to do it anymore because they're like, nah, I don't want to be known for this as an actor,
Mm.
which is understandable. But the whole thing with me is, it's like they just gotta two things. One, they gotta stop putting out movies for characters people do not fucking care about. Because like, let's just be honest. We could have got, like you said, we could have got like 2 or 3 movies about like a scroll saga, right?
Yeah.
Instead of a show that was weak as hell. We could have got a whole saga of that shit, right? And they would have made so much money. What did they do? They made a show of it, which was ass. And they made 2 fucking Captain Marvel movies, which were terrible. And
God
anybody,
awful.
like, god awful. And I'm not even hating, like, I don't like Captain Marvel's character, bro, like at all. But even to the people who say they like the character, the movies were dog shit. They're just pure boring. They're not good. The writing was terrible. And you could just see that they just try to rush it out to make money.
Who was it that said they fell asleep in the movie? Someone said
That was
they
me.
fell
It was
asleep.
him. It was him.
Oh
Yeah.
my god! Yeah,
I
bro.
fell asleep in that fucking movie. That's the only movie in my entire life I fell asleep watching.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So they could have took away those 2 movies, took away Quantumania, because that movie was pure ass,
Yeah.
and like made a Scroll Saga, or I don't know, made like any other trilogy or any other. They could have made 3 other origin movies, like 3 other origin movies, and
Mhm.
then straight up been like, all right, cool, we got 2 origin movies or 3 origin movies, and now we have a whole new group, right? And they could have played
Yeah.
it. It would have been cool, good pacing and everything. Like Shang-Chi, that's a peak ass fucking like origin movie, right? I think it's a top 3 origin movie for any character.
And I don't think
think it's
every
really
character
good.
really needs an origin movie. It could be
No.
told during their own movie, but like
Yeah,
you know how like Robert Pattinson's
100%.
Batman did that.
Yeah, 100%.
Like
By origin movie, I just mean their first movie or their introduction into
yeah,
the
yeah,
franchise.
or with
That's what I mean.
or a couple characters in a movie, like a couple
Yeah.
of different characters.
That's also
But the
why I'm
main
saying
guys should have their own movie. That's what I'm saying.
But that's also why I'm saying like Planet Hulk should have also been like a movie. Like Scar,
Hulk
like
deserves his own,
you said,
100%.
Scar was 100% just thrown in. Like there was no like talk of his mother. There was like
You talking about
it was like
in She-Hulk?
yeah, like
Yeah,
she
no,
was
that
just
shit was
like, oh
terrible.
hey, I got a son now. Like
Just walked up out of nowhere. He's like an adult.
yeah, like
Yeah, that shit was
like
terrible.
they missed the fight. Like they missed the Scar versus Hulk fight. Basically, like explaining the whole bond, why Scar didn't like his father, and why like they how they come into terms. Like they missed the whole like the World War Hulk. They missed. It was like a whole fucking thing, bro. Like it was just like, bro, like
A huge thing too is like in the comics, like usually when an character gets introduced, it's through another comic. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
how many characters then were introduced in the Fantastic Four comics? Even Spider-Man was introduced in the Fantastic Four comics. They can do that with movies or shows too.
Well, that's how you're supposed to do it. You get a character that is already popular, you give them the movie, they are the headliners, and you throw in characters that people will like because they're a part of it.
And if they
That's
do
the whole
good, you
thing.
expand on that. Yeah. Isn't that
Exactly.
simple business thing? Why don't they do that? And they're like $1 billion company.
It's just think about Captain America, just his 3 movies, right? If you really think about it, Bucky is huge,
Mm-hmm.
obviously, in the comics
Black
and in those
Panther.
movies. And he's still in it like that, right? He was introduced and he's still in it. He was fire in Thunderbolts. Black Panther was introduced in Civil War. Spider-Man was introduced in Civil War. Fucking even though she wasn't introduced in that movie, fucking Black Widow was in almost every single one. Besides the first one,
She was
obviously.
introduced
she
in the
was
Iron Man
introduced
movie.
in she was introduced
Exactly.
in Iron Man.
But we're thinking Hawkeye, he was introduced in Avengers.
And all those
wasn't
movies are
there yet.
introduced in
Or no,
are
he was
good.
introduced in Thor. Hawkeye
Yeah.
was introduced in
Oh yeah,
Thor.
he was. I forgot about that.
Like, think about all these dudes who were just introduced and they just got thrown in, and it all worked because they were like organically mixed.
Exactly.
Like
it felt
like
real.
the people for Thunderbolts were introduced in Black Widow's movie.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. That's the thing about why I like Thunderbolts so bad, because Thunderbolts is the last movie of Phase 5. That's
Is it?
wild.
Thank
Yeah.
God.
The last 2 phases have been terrible, but it's the last movie of Phase 5. And bro, I just like it so much because they like talk about, because they want the writing to be consistent. So they consistently talk about all the stuff that has happened, right? Even the bad stuff, they talk about it nonetheless. That way it's like cohesive. But every character that's in it, every single character that's in it, like even they have the girl Ghost from Ant-Man 2, which I didn't really know that much about her because that movie was all right and they didn't really talk about the villain.
They messed it up.
They had the dude from they had US Agent in there from the Captain America Winter Soldier show. They had Bucky, obviously, and they had Yelena, so Black Widow's sister, and then Red Guardian, Black Widow's dad. Bro, when I tell you they did all the, like, you'd even have to watch all the previous stuff about that to know these characters. They explain it so well. They gave all these characters so much heart. It was insane. Like, I was watching it with my girl, and I'm like, bro, there's certain parts in that movie. I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers have more chemistry than the fucking Avengers. Like, I was like, bro, the chemistry is so good. The acting was so good. The writing was good. The choreography was good. It was actually shot on a set, which means it wasn't just a blue or green
So it
screen and
looked
they were just
better.
flying around. It looked so good. The CGI was good. And then so all the pieces of the movie were like really fire, really good, really consistent. I don't know. The whole vibe of the movie is like these people aren't the Avengers, but they have to do this good thing, you know? So they all, except for Bucky, who's like completely changed at this point. He got his mind back and whatnot. But they have to do this thing, and then you got Sentry as like the focal point. And the dude who plays him, bro, I'm telling you, I literally told my girl, I was like, I don't think they can ever adapt Sentry. Like, right. He is gonna be such a hard character to do. Cause I was like, bro, I know Disney does not want to talk about the fact that he's a fucking meth addict, the fact that he was abused as a child and all that shit, the fact that he has like severe like depression and like he's suicidal and shit like that. I was like, nah, there ain't no way they're gonna talk about that, bro. They made him exactly like the comics. I swear to fucking God, they
He's like
made him
insane
exactly like.
in the comic,
Oh,
like in the movie.
well, this is the thing though. Sentry or Bob Reynolds, which is his real name, he that's the thing about him. He's like, I don't know, he's like a regular guy just dealing with trauma that was dealt a hand that like he was literally given something that's like Superman's powers essentially, but he's like fucked up mentally.
Yeah.
So you can already imagine what that does. But they just explain and like they don't downplay like his past or anything. They're not like, yeah, I know a meth addict one time, and then they just all laugh. Like it was never like that.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Yeah, like they were. It was like they had part. See, this is how Marvel's supposed to be. It was a movie that made me laugh so many times, but I don't think it was a comedic movie at all. That is what a
Mm.
Marvel movie should be. And bro, it just fits so well. The dialogue was so good. The characters, bro, even if you never knew who any of them were, they just have such strong chemistry. I was just watching the movie and I was like, damn. And then it's just topped off by the guy who plays Sentry. His acting is just amazing. And the plot of the movie too makes sense. It's not like, yeah, we defeated Sentry with a fucking a baton. No, it wasn't like that. And it's so funny to me too, because after I watched the movie, bro, I'm telling you, we saw the midnight showing of this shit. I was, I literally was up since 3 a.m. I was so tired, but it was so good. I was so awake, which is crazy. But literally right after the movie, we were just talking about how good it was, and I was just like looking at reviews and shit, and people were so mad because they're like there wasn't an enormous fight at the end, and it's such a dumb way how they defeated the main like antagonist of the movie. It's like they couldn't even punch their way out of this. I'm like, bro, I like movies when they don't just have to do that, you know?
They're not
Like
relying on the special effects.
yeah, it's not the cliche fucking like, yeah, we just beat the shit out of this guy and threw him in prison.
I mean,
That's how we
Marvel
got 'em.
movies is done like 1,000 times by now, so a change up
That's
isn't
what I'm
horribly
saying.
bad.
It's so overplayed. So having a movie that's not like that, it's just so good.
Well,
Like I
I
said,
haven't seen it,
it's
so
a top 10. It's a top 10 Marvel movie in my opinion.
yeah,
The
gotta
only
see
movies
that.
I think that are better than it is Ragnarok, Infinity War, Endgame, First Avengers, No Way Home, Winter Soldier, Guardians 1, and Black Panther. Those are the only movies I think are better than it.
Have you guys
In my opinion, those are all top tier movies.
I keep hearing over and over again that No Way Home is not a good movie.
Yeah, people just want to hate on it.
They say
No Way
doesn't
Home
make
is the best
sense
theater
and
experience I've ever had in my entire life.
was it?
Yeah, bro. I remember when we watched No Way Home, bro. Oh my god, I just remember that shit like it was yesterday, bro. That was like one of the craziest experiences ever.
Well, we could bet as loud as you want. So
Oh my god, bro. I was just like, just sitting in the car, bro, at the drive-in, and as soon as the movie turned on, bro, like 15 seconds in, bro, when fucking Daredevil was shown, oh my god.
okay.
Just from that, and then
So for
all the
context,
villains.
for anyone listening, I was in the back seat and I was like, "Bro!" when I saw Daredevil.
Bro screamed loudest for Daredevil than any other person.
Well, yeah.
But we didn't know he was going to be in it, though. To be 100%.
I heard
fair.
a rumor, but I didn't believe it because I
I
heard like
never heard that
5,000.
rumor.
I heard like 5,000 rumors. Oh, this person's gonna be in. This person's gonna be in it. This person's gonna be in it.
Yeah, there was rumors about every character. There's rumors that Mephisto is going to be jerking off upside down in the movie. Like there's rumors of like every character. Like people are like, yeah, Fantastic Four are going to show. I'm like, what?
To be fair, I'm pretty sure like Marvel was doing that on purpose, like saturating
Hide
this stuff.
Yeah.
Like they were even changing stuff in the trailer from what I remember as well. Like the
I
trailer with
showed
stuff
you.
is like changed
Yeah.
on purpose. So
Like the Chinese
yo,
trailer
Jacob.
where they all jump at each other
Yeah.
and the lizard's face just like goes sideways and no one hit him. And,
yeah.
And then when you watch the movie, that was Andrew.
yeah.
It's like, bruh.
Wait, what'd you say, Cedric?
I was gonna say, like, isn't like Daredevil like one of your like top Marvel heroes?
Yeah, he's one of my top.
Yeah, Daredevil was fire.
Daredevil is fire.
Daredevil was fire.
My tops are like Spider-Man, not in any order. Spider-Man, Hulk, Ghost Rider, Daredevil.
All the OGs.
Yeah.
They need to do a Midnight Suns movie. Bro.
That's what I want. Midnight
Oh,
Suns with
you
Moon
know
Knight
that's
and
on
all
the
that.
on the list, right? For Phase 6.
Is it?
You're capping.
No way.
No, it's on the list, bro. Go
Let
look.
me see.
Oh my god.
Midnight Suns is on the list.
Marvel Phase.
But who's gonna be in it though?
Well,
that Midnight
Strange
Suns
is
would take
good.
place after Doomsday and
Yeah,
Secret
I think
Wars.
it might happen after Doomsday.
Okay, so this is the Marvel Phase list. I don't think in any order. So Doomsday, Secret Wars,
Fantastic Four,
Brand New Day, which is Spider-Man.
That's the new Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, the new Spider-Man.
Fantastic Four, First Steps, Blade, Doctor
Blade
Strange.
got canceled.
Oh, Blade got
Blade
canceled?
Yep.
Yeah.
No way.
Yep.
That sucks.
That's why everybody made the
them
joke
got
when
canceled.
Wesley Snipes said, "I'll be the only Blade."
Everyone
Everyone was laughing about that because like that's what happened. They canceled the fucking Blade movie.
That's hilarious, bro.
Yeah, do you know what's crazy about that too?
What?
They've canceled hella shows and movies because they're not trying to oversaturate shit, I think. Because
Yeah.
after Fantastic Four, in 2 months, they're not releasing another movie till Doomsday.
They shouldn't.
Yeah. So Fantastic Four is gonna lead straight up to Doomsday, and I was like, that's dope, bro.
So this is the order
honestly,
it's supposed to be in. It's supposed to be in July 25th, which is Fantastic Four. And then Doomsday, May 1st. Spider-Man, July 31st. Secret Wars, May 7th.
Yep.
And that's it. There's only four of them.
Good. Well, they're doing that too because they're gonna reboot after Secret Wars. Everybody knows this.
Oh, here's Disney Plus though. You ready for this?
What? It's Ironheart, I'm assuming.
Eyes of Wakanda.
I'm actually curious about that though.
Marvel Zombies, which is like what if?
Whatever. No one gives a shit about that.
Okay. Wonder Man. What is Wonder Man?
You don't know Wonder Man?
No, I think I need to see a picture of him.
He's like Mr. Terrific almost.
Wonder Man. Oh, okay. I've only seen him like in one thing
You know
probably
Wonder
ever.
Yeah.
Daredevil
You've
Born
seen him, though,
Again.
for sure.
Which
Which already happened. Yeah,
Yeah.
that already happened.
Vision Quest. And Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, which is like the kid show.
Which already happened.
Yeah.
Oh, I see why. Midnight Suns got canceled. It's one of the things that got canceled.
There you go. There you go.
They'll probably come out later with it.
Yeah, because
into
like
something else.
Strange.
I'm actually
Ghost
glad
Rider's
they're
part
doing
of
that
it.
though, because it's like they're not ready for Midnight Suns yet.
No, do what you have on the table first, and then give it
Yeah.
after.
Yeah,
Well, because
so-
after Doomsday and the whole Battle World shit happens and Secret Wars, that's when they're going to reboot, and the main people in the MCU is going to be the new X-Men. They're going to do the new X-Men, the new Fantastic Four, and keep a couple legacy characters. Like Spider-Man's going to stay in there. You already fucking know that.
Yeah, and apparently
And I'm
Deadpool
pretty
4
sure it's-
down the line.
Yeah, and I'm just curious to see who the new X-Men are, bro. Honestly,
Yeah,
I want to see who's
very
going to be
confused.
Professor X, who's going to be Magneto,
It's gonna be all
who's
like
going to be Wolverine.
I wonder if they're gonna pull from the New Mutants.
I don't think so. I don't think that's MCU.
That is.
I think that was Sony, wasn't it?
Is. It's loosely MCU.
Loosely.
It's loosely MCU.
Oh, okay,
But
okay.
I just want to see who plays all the new guys, honestly. I'm really hyped. I'm just hyped to get like a new cast in there, bro.
Low key, the way like Rivals is popping off low key.
Mhm.
I feel like they're gonna pick characters from that too as well. I feel like low key they might pull out Magic.
Well, yeah,
for,
those are
like,
all like the
mutants.
most popular
Yeah.
comic characters. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
what's it called? Oh, you know who I was like saying should play Rogue in new movies, bro?
Who?
You know who Sophie Thatcher is, bro?
Yeah, I do.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, I
She
can see
should
it.
definitely be fucking Rogue.
I mean, clearly we're gonna
Margaret
have a
Thatcher, you
storm.
said?
No,
Who'd you?
Sophie
who-
Thatcher.
Sophie Thatcher. Okay.
So clearly we're gonna
Look
have
up
Rogue.
the pictures where she has like the curly hair, bro. She looks so much like Rogue.
Rogue. I
Oh
can
my
kind of
God.
see it actually.
And she's a really good actress, and she's young too, which is kind of what we need.
Okay. Weird.
Bro.
Who we getting for Wolverine though? That's who I want to
who?
know, bro. Wolverine.
Oh, I don't even know, bro. Honestly, like I love Hugh Jackman, bro, but he's just too old, bro. Like let him live his life, bro. The bro's like.
You think
damn
we're
near
gonna get the
60.
Calverine?
He's
Calvering?
too old, too. He's nearing his 50s, bro. I don't think he's making it.
Henry Cavill's almost 50.
He's in his 40s, bro.
Interesting.
He got to be. Yeah, he's 42.
Well, they played it as a joke in Deadpool, so it's probably not going to be him.
Yeah, it was just a joke, I think. And he's, I don't know. I kind of want to, like, I love Hugh Jackman. He's the perfect Wolverine. Don't get me wrong, but I kind of want a more comic accurate Wolverine, just a short, stubby, hairy ass Wolverine. I kind of want that, bro.
Short, stubby, hairy Wolverine.
Wolverine's like 4'10", bro.
Yeah, he is
Yeah.
fucking tiny.
He literally is built like a fucking bomb. He's a short, fucking
Kevin Hart?
honestly, besides like a few characters that look and just match other characters really well, I hope they cast everybody else as unknown actors. Just all new actors.
That'd be cool.
Not Chris Pratt.
I would like
and
new
Chris-
actors. Yeah.
Yeah, I would like new actors. Because you got to show these people potential. No one really knows about them. And you're starting careers for other people, you know?
Yeah. If I swear, if The Rock is Wolverine, I'm probably just
Dear
gonna...
God, please
There's no way.
just not hammer thumbs, please. Just not hammer thumbs.
What? You said hammer
Man
thumbs?
said hammer.
Yeah.
He's called... Is that what he's called? Hammer thumbs?
No. I said please not hammer thumbs. What's her face? Freaking Google eyes over this bitch. What is her name? What is her name?
Hammer thumbs. What does that even mean, bro?
Like with the short,
MGK
stubby
dated
thumbs.
her. MGK dated her. What the
Megan
fuck is
Fox?
her name? Yes. Dear God, that bitch cannot act.
Megan Fox?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think she's too old to play. any
Yeah,
of
she's
the
like
characters.
50.
Oh, I can't wait to see who they cast as Storm and fucking Rogue and Nightcrawler, and I hope those are all new people, bro. Honestly, all new people.
Yeah, I would like new people.
Because not even just that too, but new people is smart too. Just because whenever you have these people coming in that are like big time actors, they don't want to do a lot of movies. They just want to do their little thing and then want to get out.
That's true. Yeah.
But when you get like legacy or not legacy, but like young actors who are like hungry, they'll do more roles.
I mean, look at what's supposed to play Spider-Man now. I think he's a good Spider-Man.
Holland.
Yeah.
He's a really good Spider-Man.
And he
I think all the
apparently he wants to
Spider-Men
stay
are good.
Spider-Man, so yeah, I think all the Spider-Man are good. Even
He's a
the
great
voice actor
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. I can't think of one bad Spider-Man, can you guys?
No, there's not.
Even the Japanese Spider-Man. Have you seen that one?
The Russian Spider-Man.
The
one with
Russian
the fucking
Spider-Man?
mini or the Tommy gun.
Yeah, yeah. There's a
Yeah, I
Russian
know.
Spider-Man?
I'm sure there's a Spider-Man of like everything. I'm sure there's a
Yeah,
Japanese
Yeah, haven't
one.
you heard the French Kamehameha, bro?
I have heard that.
Oh god,
It's very good. Have you heard the French Final Flash?
I know it.
Oh my god, please
Why do they
no.
moan when they do it?
It's so good. Oh my god. I don't know why, but like some of the like Eastern European dubs and like anything are hilarious. They're just funny. I've seen a Smaug one from like The Hobbit. And like like the Portuguese, insane, man. Insane. Oh my god. All right, how long have we been going? We've been going for a good over an hour. Should we just keep going or should we call it here, boys?
Hold on.
I mean, that's up to you.
This is a joint effort.
Now that we're talking about like French actors,
okay. Yes. Yes, French actors.
What about French actors?
He's looking for
no,
something.
just talking about just like European actors, bro.
They're always so zesty when they.
Bro,
Eastern
here
Europeans
I have a
specifically.
clip. I have a clip that you have to hear, bro. Hold on.
You know, Doom is Eastern European.
Doom? He's like what?
Yeah.
What's it called? But what?
Latvian.
Latvian. All right.
Latveria is where he's from.
Let me know when you guys can see this shit.
Yep, I know exactly what video this is. I'm in.
Man has to edit this clip in now.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I know this shit.
Why are they speaking English? The song
The
too.
dub is terrible. The song is funny.
Why are they speaking English? Isn't it another language?
Yeah. I feel like the dubs do it on purpose, bro. I feel like
It sounds like Godric screaming.
Oh my god, bro. That clip hurts me every time. I had that as my notification tone for some time, bro. That shit was funny as fuck. That shit would come up. I'd be at work and that shit would come on and be like, I just die laughing, bro. And people would be like, what the fuck is your notification tone? And I'd have to show them the video.
What is that notification tone?
Do you know what's wild?
What?
Just every dub I've ever seen that's not in English is usually just like terrible.
Yeah, it is.
It's like,
That's not true. I heard some German dubs are not that bad.
oh, you see GTA 6 got delayed?
Yeah, I saw the trailer. The new trailer.
Looks fire.
Yeah.
I saw some dude say he can't wait to play as the woman and have sex with the male main character.
Yep, they did promote that a lot, didn't they?
Yes, they did. But let's not act like you can't do shit like that in the other one, bro.
That's true. Yeah. Hold on.
Let's not act like that wasn't GTA.
Before we move topics, I do gotta show you guys one last thing on this little thing.
One last clip.
Yes, one last clip.
Oh god, I'm ready for this.
Nick,
I'm in. Oh no.
What did he say?
What is that? What the fuck?
What the
Is
fuck
that?
is this noise, bro?
He's like, is it a fucking lizard there? Bro has a fan in the background, bro.
Oh my god. Oh hell
Oh
no.
my god.
Dude. You
I feel like
have
they
to
didn't
Nah,
put-
hear.
motherfuckers better learn
Dub
English
together.
or they better learn fucking Japanese, motherfucker, because holy shit.
Nah, bro. If I was French or any other, if I was just not wanting to watch the English dub, bro, I'm never not going to Japanese dub. There's no chance.
Dude.
Or sub.
It's insane. It's insane, man.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
either
that's
subbed or it's
insane.
dubbed, bro. That's all it is, bro. That's it.
Dude.
Why was
Bro,
he
even
doing
when
that?
bro was speaking, it was hurting my brain.
He said he had a fan in the background. Dude.
Because he was like,
That was cell breathing.
you're kidding.
No, I'm not.
Yes, that's
Why
what it
did he
was.
sound like that?
Bro was growling, bro.
I don't know. Oh, wait. Hold on. I think
He
I
was
have
like-
one last one.
Why, bro? That shit was terrible. I'm in.
Pause. Cedric?
The many ways to
I'm coming.
Okay.
I feel like his voice is coming back from that.
Yeah, I did feel like my voice was coming back for a second there.
Ready?
It's sounding a little bit better. Why has his leg been like that?
Vegeta! Oh my god. What the?
Dude.
Why does someone always have the fan?
Listen
in
to the one
background?
after American. Listen to the one after the American.
I was like,
Vegeta.
why was there a ray gun going on in the background?
They all have different
It's like,
OSTs.
The sound effects.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That one is so funny, bro. It's like,
That's the one we heard with before this one.
what is that? What country is that?
What country is this? What is this right here? India? I don't know what this is.
I have no idea. And it's like waving, so it doesn't help.
Okay, that's enough.
Vegeta.
It's so stupid. Anyway, back to what you were saying, Nick.
Shit, I don't even remember anymore. All I'm thinking about is Vegeta.
Dude.
Vegeta.
Vegeta!
Bro, the dub for that part is so good though.
What?
Because it's so funny. He's like, Vegeta! He's so surprised bro showed up.
I mean, he's the reason why he died, so.
Yeah, he got cooked.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
What?
what did Soul expect, bro? He
Everyone just stand there and
literally,
watch?
snapped his whole body part, bro. he thought they were just gonna play or just go with ones, especially after he just killed his son and after he just like
Blew
jumped
up his
them
own
with
arena?
fucking Cell Juniors.
Yeah.
Yeah. He thought they were gonna be like, yeah, they're gonna fight fair now.
I mean, you gotta give him credit. He's only 6 years old.
Yeah, he's a baby.
How weird is that, by the way? That Cell is only like a kid.
That is wild.
Bro, I saw a clip, bro. I was like, that they said Sal would have been a better pick instead of Frieza for the Tournament of Power. And like the bro went into the full description about it. He was like, bro, if you think about it, he's got Saiyan DNA in him, and he's got Frieza's DNA in them. So you put that man in a hyperbolic chamber for a year, this nigga's cooking.
That's
cooking.
obvious, bro.
I was like, yeah, that's fucking obvious.
He did make a
like,
tournament, so yeah.
Bro did that with no training. He sat there. He got to a perfect floor and said, "Yeah, I'm just gonna wait." He didn't
want to train because he would be too strong, and then no point in the tournament.
Exactly.
And in his mind, he was already perfect. So, I mean, they also needed someone that day. You know what I mean? Because they kind of got Frieza, and that day they left. Like that night they left.
But let's be 100% real though. You don't think this man Zenkai would kick in after beating 100 people?
I mean, that's kind of true, but they needed Frieza because they know how super strong he was at that point. Like in like that second, they needed someone.
Yeah, that's the only reason. Bad preparation though.
Yeah, pretty much Goku's fault if you think about it.
Because
I mean, to be honest, it was Majin Buu's fault. Fucking hibernation.
That's true.
Bullshit.
That's true. Yeah.
But they had to keep Majin Buu out of there because they knew Majin Buu was gonna fucking cook too. After like he went into that Fit Buu phase, bro, like bro was cooking.
Yeah, that's true.
I hate Majin Buu, bro.
Bro, every time redemption.
After,
yeah, it's true.
I just miss actual Buu, bro. I hate Majin Buu.
You want evil Buu?
Yeah, I hate.
Well, you have Oob. Bro. We have Oob now, don't we?
Yeah, well.
But we gotta wait for fucking Oob to hit his peak, bro. Like that's the problem.
Yeah, like in 15 years.
Yeah,
oh God,
exactly what I just said. That shit's not gonna happen.
Is the manga still going? I haven't kept up with the manga in like a year.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Mm-hmm.
It's monthly, so.
Yeah, it's
what you will from.
It used to be weekly, right? And they pushed it to monthly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Why are they? Yeah. What happened?
56 by the time the next anime comes out.
Bro, think about the people who watched Dragon Ball and then Super just came out. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Well, those dudes are like actually like 50.
Those dudes are like beyond that, I'm sure.
Bro, how did you feel about the Daima?
I haven't really gone too much into it. It's a little weird, this timeline.
It's just kind of like I don't know.
It feels like a fan thing a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's weird because like they said the shit's canon, but like it's like in a weird spot. Like
it could just be another timeline. You know what I mean? Because they have all the rings. It's like there's 5 rings, so there's like 5 timelines.
So like okay, so basically it says this is before Super and in between fucking after fucking what's called?
Huh?
Boo. Yeah, this is before Super.
What?
After Boo?
What do you? No way.
So they had a little side arc.
Yeah, like it was like a little side arc or whatever.
But aren't they like kids?
Well,
they were wished. Yeah, they were wished into kids.
It's like GT.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're just trying to capture nostalgia. The nostalgia bait.
It's Toriyama's version of
GT.
GT essentially.
So is Baby gonna be in it?
Shit,
no, but Super Saiyan 4 is in it.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Force can't. Oh, bro,
and they just never used it in Super.
So there's like a little bit of backing behind it, but like I don't know how to like explain it. Like I could tell you this much, bro. The transformation for Super Saiyan 4, the scream was peak. Let me see.
What do you think of Super so far, Nick? While he's doing this,
like Super, the show, and the Broly movie.
Oh no, sorry. Daima.
Like he was saying, I just think it's like GT essentially. I mean, I don't hate it. It's not terrible by any means.
If it's Super Saiyan 4 is canon, why does no one use it?
Maybe because technically he did say the strain on his body, he's not like used to it yet. So like it's like Super Saiyan 3, but like a progression of it, and like it's a little farther up. So like it takes like I guess like it takes a lot for him.
So this
to
is
like
before
hold that
the
shit.
Beerus movie?
Yes.
And why didn't he use that when he fought Beerus, Goku?
But that's why I'm saying they retcon certain shit just to put this shit in.
Okay. Then Dragon Ball retconning is insane.
Yeah.
They retcon everything all the time.
Well, let's be honest though. Let's just be 100% honest. There's so much stuff in Super that they could retcon and not be fine with.
I mean, I'm completely fine with them, remastering Super, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
completely
they
fine
should
with that.
definitely remaster Super.
Yeah, they did it with other anime. I mean, they did with Alchemist, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Just do that with Super, yeah. Honestly.
Yeah,
I mean, how many times have you made Z? You made Z like 5 times.
Yeah. They should remaster Super, bro.
Yeah. Oh god.
It deserves a remake.
Yeah.
Did you hear Elden Ring movie's coming out?
I heard something like that. I don't know.
Oh
I don't know
my
about
god,
that though.
Yeah, this is the transformation was good. They kind of like Loki killed it.
I'm in.
And now he's an adult again?
And that like the echo effect that they did for it, like Loki was peak. Like they like showed like that's actually like in the anime itself. Like he actually does that shit.
Oh, his eyes are red this time.
Yeah.
He doesn't have
like,
the eye makeup.
It is the eye makeup. The eye makeup is the red. If you look at it like closely,
No,
like you can see like that line.
The difference is like his hair is black, obviously, and like his eyes are yellow.
Yeah, and the eye makeup that he has on this one is red, and the hair, like you said, is black originally. And his hands are a lot fucking bigger, like they're more monkey sized.
Monkey size. So he
like
just
look at
the
this
golden
shit, bro.
Rosario form.
Yeah, like look at this shit, bro. Like bro literally has gorilla hands.
He does have super big forearms. What the
bro? Like he literally like turns into a fucking monkey.
I don't know. Just from what I've seen right now, GT did it better.
Yeah, no, that there's no disagreement there. But everyone was still hyped for this, you know what I mean? Like everyone got what they wanted.
It's cool. It's fan service, but what's the point?
Bro, the Broly movie was so fire, and then they just decided not to make shit for like 10 years.
I hope they kept that. I wish they kept the animation, man. The animation
this animation was fucking fire though. Like Daima's animation
they have a bunch of money to put it
Daima's animation was absolutely fire. Like
better than Super, I could tell you that. And then that bar is not that high.
Let me see.
You know what just sucks about Dragon Ball though? That Dragon Ball will never be like One Piece because, like, animation wise, for how long it's been coming out, just because Oda is still alive. First of all,
and he's super involved in it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's the only one doing it. There's no one else working on it. It's him.
No, I'm talking about like the show.
Okay. I here.
Well, yeah. They adapt it literally like frame for frame.
I put this in the chat for you guys so you can see it. But like this is Daima's animation, bro. Like it's honestly fucking great.
I know Daima has good animation.
Like look at the Majin Vegeta clip. Like that shit's fucking tough.
It kind of looks like a Dokkan animation.
Yeah, bro. Like they actually like implemented like a mixture of Dokkan and like better fucking graphics.
It's definitely 100% better than Super, though. I do like this animation style much better than Super.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Very interesting. I just wish we had like a mixture of like the old stuff, but like new. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like just the Broly movie. I love that animation. That style. It's like unique and it's like manga accurate. It's so good.
Yeah, I wish they stuck with that.
Why didn't they? Is it just super hard to do the Broly movie style?
I don't think even just that. I think that like with Toriyama getting sick around that time, and now that he's gone, it's like he didn't really leave them much.
Yeah,
No.
because everything, like most of his shit that like his plans, like that he really had were like to himself. You know what I mean? Like low key.
Yeah. And all the people who pick it up now, they're just trying to give people fan service and make money. Unfortunately. Same with Naruto though. Boruto is only happening because they didn't want the money flow to stop.
Bro, he could have just made a whole new manga and like a whole new anime. But you know how many prequels he could have made?
Or that he should have made?
Yeah, instead of Boruto. Dude, just in general, Boruto could have been like a nice little thing after, you know what I mean? It didn't have to be, next Dragon Ball.
Naruto should have been one thing, bro. Or Boruto. It should have been one thing.
Bro, you know what it is coming that I'm actually looking forward to? Fucking Hunter's new arc, Hunter's new arc, and then Fairy Tail's final arc as well.
I thought Fairy Tail was over.
No. The 1,000-year quest.
Yeah, 1,000-year quest.
Oh, I don't know. I never finished season 1. I should.
That shit's actually pretty fire. It's honestly, that anime's fire. But Hunter, like low-key, like when what they ended on was like just like the tip of the fucking iceberg. You know what I mean? Like there was so much more. Like
well, I think he stopped making it because the fans were complaining. He's like,
yeah.
He's like, screw you.
They were complaining about too much, and like it was just like, bro.
He's like, all right,
now he's finally like actually fucking doing the shit. Like fuck all these, idiots, and just like
respect it though. I respect it though.
Yeah. I'm actually looking forward to it.
He's been doing this for like a year now. I never really watched Hunter x Hunter anyway. My cousin says it's good.
I watched it. Okay, like the first time the first time I watched it, I was like, okay, like I didn't get too far because I was like, okay, like I'm not really feeling it. It's kind of got like a slow, like steady start. You know what I mean?
Why do so many animes have that?
Character development.
Well, not even that. It's just like I think the anime doesn't adapt it as good. You know what I mean?
But I mean, I feel like that's how you build like some of the best character development.
No, I'm saying that's good, but I feel like the animes don't adapt that good. Like a slow start.
But Hunter did definitely adapts very good. Like towards like the end of like what they have animated is like good.
Speaking of Hunter x Hunter, why is it that so like certain animes have like horrible fan bases? Have you noticed that?
Like My Hero?
Yeah, like My Hero, they're all like sexual pedophiles. You know what I mean? Gay pedophiles. Yeah. Shipping Nomu with Deku was the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Oh my god, that was the nuttiest thing I've ever fucking heard, bro.
Yeah, the ships were insane, man.
The shipping was absolutely.
There were like 30-year-old people shipping like 15-year-old kids together, so it's a little weird, man. It's a little weird, man. Oh, what's it called? The worst ship, Deku and All Might. Dude.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Dude. Yeah, you got 2 terabytes. No, I'm just talking about like or like Attack on Titan fans. Dude, you remember how when that was at its peak, how bad they were?
Oh my god, bro. Don't get me started, bro.
Like the best anime in history.
Yeah.
Bro, motherfuckers still insist that shit, bro. And it's like, bro, it's not that good. Like
it's good. It's really good, but
season 1, season 2, fire. Season 3, it was good. 4, fuck no, bro. Get that shit the fuck out of my face, bro. Like
I never seen 4.
And they dragged 4 on for like 3 whole fucking parts, bro.
They did. The last part 1. The last part 2. The last part, part 3.
I don't know if it was you guys that told me, but it has officially been confirmed that Tokyo Ghoul is getting its fucking like official fucking reboot.
I hope so. I really do hope so.
What is
Tokyo Ghoul?
Someone was saying like, "Hey, bro, I just hope they don't censor that shit because like, because like some of the gore in there, like when he bites Hide's face, bro, it was like kind of needed, bro, because like when you watch that shit and like Hide comes up with like half his face fucked up, like you're like, what the fuck happened?
They don't even tell you what happened. Yeah.
No, they don't even tell you what the fuck happened.
They're just like, oh yeah, they expect you to read the manga.
Like you should already know what happened. Like, duh, like it happened in season 2. Like, bitch, what?
No, it did it. No, it did it because you gave me some weird reboot of season 2. Okay, let's see. Well, it's
I'm
not
just hoping
officially
that
confirmed, but it's strong rumors.
No, they just recently officially confirmed it, if I remember correctly.
When?
I don't know. I don't like couple weeks ago or some shit.
Weeks ago. Not from what I could find. Who confirmed it? It's Jump, right?
I think so. No, is it?
I think it is.
Because if Jump's doing it, I mean, that wouldn't be too bad. Because it's not a shonen, technically, right?
No,
it's a
it's not a
shonen.
shonen, but Jump doesn't only do shonen. That's just like their main thing.
Ooh, you know what's good? I don't know if you've seen it, but the anime is called Radiant.
A new one?
No, it's fairly old. It's not too old, but it's been out for a little bit.
Oh yeah. I think I glanced the manga before
It's
the anime.
low-key right up your alley, Jacob. Low-key.
Yeah, I glanced at the manga for a little bit.
It's very good. I'm waiting for the 3rd season. But it's very good.
Nice. So technically, this would be the ending right here. How do we do the outro? What did we do last time?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have time for today. Like, subscribe. You know what I mean? The whole 9. You know what I mean? Go check us out. You know what I mean? Instagram if you want, or Discord, whatever you got. We'll fucking find a way to be there. You know what I mean? Go check out our Spotify. That's where the podcast lives. You know what I mean? I'm Hentai God. That's Nick, and that's Jacob, and we're Bruncle.
And we're doing it for money. Goodbye. Yeah, and right there. That's good, right?